Hello everyone. In this video we are going to show you 12 basic programs. How can you write programs using for loop? First we will discuss syntax of the for loop. Syntax of the for loop is your for variable. See, this is your for variable, then in range start value, stop value, step value. There are three values. Then statement. Stop value, see, to print 1 to 10, we have to write for I in range start value 1, stop value 11. There is no step value because in for loop 1 step value is automatic 1. It will increase automatically 1. So first print I means it will print 1. Then control goes to the for loop here. Check whether it is less than 11. Check whether it is less than 11. Yes, then it will add plus 1. Then print I means print 2. Then value of I is 3. It will print 3. Like this it will print up to 10. Not 11. It will print up to 10. It check less than 11. Up to less than 11 it will check and print up to 10. So to print 1 to 10 we have to write plus 1. Stop value must be plus 1, that is 11. For example, this is your print number from 10 to 1. We have to write 10. This is start value, this is stop value, and this is step value is minus 1. So here we have to write this is your stop value, means it will print up to 1, not 0. It will print up to 1. That means 1 minus 1. Last is your 1 minus 1 equal to 0. It will not be included. It will print up to 1. That means here if it is given minus 1, then the end value, the final last value will be printed is here greater than 0. It must be greater than stop value. It must be greater than stop value. Here it must be less than stop value. Print numbers from 10 to 1. To print numbers from 10 to 1 downward, we have to write minus 1. This is your step value. Here there is no step value because for loop automatically increases one step. Plus 1 automatically it is your plus 1 in every step. So there is no necessity of to write step. Here we have to write step. This is for third one is your step. First one initial, second one final value, third one step value. Step value is minus 1. That means initial value of I is your 10. Initial value of I is 10. Then this is your minus 1, means 10 minus 1 means 9. So final value is your not 0. Final value will be greater than 0. Here final value is, see, this is your last value, this is less than your 11. Here is the last value is your greater than this final value, greater than 0. Last value is greater than 0. That is your up to 1, not 0, up to 1. It will decrease minus 1 every time. Step is minus 1 up to 1. So if it is given minus, then the last value will be greater than your final value. This is initial value, this is final value, this is step value. So greater than 0. It must be greater than 0. Next, print even number from 1 to 20. To print even number from 1 to 20, we have to write step 2. This is step value 2. Initial value will be 2 because 1 is not even number. So we have to write initial value 2, final value 21 and step value 2. So that it will print up to 2 to 20 with 2 increases. Every step it will increase 2. First time it is 2, then plus 2 4 up to 20. So we have to write 21, or you can write here 21 or 22 also. If you are write 22, this is also correct because it is less than 22. Less than 22 even number is 20. Up to 20 it will print. Next is here print odd number from 1 to 20. To print odd number, initial value is 1, step value is 2, final value is here 21. It will print less than 21, that is 19. It will print up to 19. From 1 to 19 it will print plus 2 step value 2. So 1 plus 2 3 plus 2 5. So it will print all odd number between 1 and 20. Print multiplication table of 5. Multiplication table of 5, here it is given n equal to 5, or you can write here direct 5. Then n means 5. We have to give double quote. Double quote, when you give double quote, it will print as it is, that is it is as it is. Without double quote, it will print the value of the variable, that is 5, comma for space. Then I, this is variable, this will print the value of the I. First time value of the I is 1, then second time 2, up to this is here, it is up to 10. Less than 11 means up to 10. Value of I will be from 1 to 10. Then equal symbol, this is in double quote to print as it is. Then n into I. N into I is, it will multiply, n means 5 into 1 first time, it will multiply 5 into 1, that is 5. After multiplication, it will print the value. Then 5 into 2, that is 10. Then 5 into 3, that is 15. It will print up to 5 into 10, that is 50. So this is your multiplication table of 5. For I in range 1, 11, print n, or you can write 5 into double quote in multiplication symbol, then comma I is the value, it will print the value from 1 to 10. Then equal symbol, to print the equal symbol we have to write in double quote. Then n into I means it will multiply n with I and display. 5 into 1 5, 5 into 2 10, display. Next one, find the sum of first 10 natural number. To print sum of first 10 natural number, we have to first initialize sum as 0. Then for loop, for I in range 1, 11, for 10 natural number we have to write 1, 11, because less than 11 means 10. Next we have to write sum equal to sum plus I. Sum equal to sum plus I. Then after for loop we will print this sum. This is the after for loop. So first initial value of s is 0. When initial value of I is 1, sum equal to 0 plus I, that is 1. Then value of I is 2, sum equal to sum plus I means 1 plus 2 3. Then value of I is 3, sum will be 3 plus 3 6. Similarly up to 10, value of I up to 10. This is your last value will be 55. It will be 55, sum will be 55. From 1 to 10, sum is 55. This is your 4, 6 plus 4 10. Then this is your 5, 10 plus 5 15. It will up to 10, it will be 55. Now find the factorial of 5. Factorial of 5, what do you mean by factorial? Factorial means, let 5 factorial equal to 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5. Or you can write, this is 5 factorial. So for n, let n equal to 5. Fact equal to 1. Initial value of fact is 1. Fact is the variable, n is the variable. For I in range 1, n plus 1. Why n plus 1? We have to multiply up to n. So we will take n plus 1. We have to multiply from 1 to n. So we will take the range n plus 1. Fact equal to fact into I. We have to write fact equal to fact into I. That means here when I equal to 1, fact equal to, fact is the variable, you can take f. Instead of fact, you can take f. Fact equal to fact into I. So fact, initial value of fact is 1, 1 into 1 is 1. Then value of I is 2. Fact is fact into I means 1 into 2 is 2. Value of I 3. This is fact is 2 into 3 is 6. Then value of I is 4. 6 into 4 is 24. Then value of I is 5. 24 into 5 is 120. So final value of fact is 120. So it will print factorial equal to 120. After the loop completion, it will print factorial equal to 120. Count the digits in a number. This is the n equal to in double quote. That means it is a string. We have stored a string in the variable n. Let a variable count. This is the variable count. Initial value is given 0. Now for digit, instead of I, here is given digit. You can take I. For digit in n. N means here the string 2, 5, 3, 6, 8. Count equal to count plus 1. That means it will count the number of digits, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of digits in 253, 6, 8, 253, 6, 8 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 digits. So every time it will count means plus 1. See, first time the loop will continue up to 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 digits. So this will continue up to 5 times, and the number of digits equal to your 5. Instead of, you can write here also, let n equal to in double quote psi. In double quote psi let. Then write c equal to 0 for I in n. C equal to c plus 1. Then here write print number of print c. What will be the output? The output will be 3. This is the output because there are 3 letters. The loop will continue up to 3. The counter will be C. First time 1, second time 2, third time 3. Final value of C will be 3. So it will be 3. Next, print each character of a string. This is given name equal to Python. You have to write each character. Then only for ch in name. Name is the variable, or you can write for ch in direct double quote. Instead of name, we can write direct Python also in common bracket. Then print ch the variable, print ch, then it will print one character in every line, each character line by line. Okay. Then print square of numbers from 1 to 10. Square of numbers from 1 to 10. We have to write 1, 11, not 10. 11, then we have to I into I means this is your square. So it will print this square, and here is written I equal to, that means to print 1 equal to 2 equal to 3 equal to, here it written I equal to, and I into I is the value 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. Cube, for cube you can write I into I 3 times, that means it will print the cube. And this is I equal means 1 equal to 2 equal to, this is your cube of 1, 2, 3 up to 10. Print a star pattern. To print star pattern, here 1, 6 means the loop will continue up to 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. Loop will continue up to 5 times. Every time the star will print star into I. Initial value of I is 1. That means first time this is your star into 1. That means star will be print one time. Second time this is your star into 2. That means star will print 2 times. Similarly, star into 5. This will print 5 times. This is the star pattern. Okay. Now see, I have written here for I in range 1, 6 print here star in double quote. That means it is a symbol. It will print. This is here star. This is for multiplication. I is the variable. It will print. It will be the value of the I. That means asterisk. This is symbol into 1. That means it will print one time. Then into 2 means it will print 2 times. Okay, up to 5 it will print 5 times. Let enter. Then again backspace, enter. See, this is 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. Here we can write anything. Here see, instead of star we can write anything. Let I am writing Python. Python. Then it will print Python. See, enter. Python. This is one time. This is 2 times. Here, the see no gap. So for the gap, we will write here Python. Then space. Okay, enter. See, 1 Python, 2 Python, 3 Python, 4 Python, 5 Python. Okay.